It's absurd how much I love Journey Spice. Journey Spice, non-GMO, no salt, no sugar, just all sorts of goodness and smart, environmentally friendly packaging. Pinch the top, take it off. Food tastes better. Comes in singles, 2-packs, and 4-packs. It's Journey Spice. Find them at Amazon.com. Time for Denver's best sports talk with the Altitude Daily.
This is the Altitude Daily Podcast. Everything you can't miss from today on Altitude Sports Radio. Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane.
You said it, Vic. This is a very altruistic thing that he's doing. He's literally just helping his
understand
players.
that. You understand that.
Yeah.
But the problem with the school district, the people who where do you draw that line? What is altruism versus what is a bonus to try to recruit? Where do you draw it? How do you draw it?
Okay, can private schools, I didn't go to a private school, so I don't know this. Can they offer like a scholarship?
Yeah, 100%.
They can.
100%. When most private schools, you'll see that, hell, half the kids are on scholarship. Half
Correct.
the kids are there for free. Hell, back in the day at Holy Family, a bunch of my friends were there for free.
So this feels a lot more to me like what the NCAA used to be, which is they would find people to punish and they would overlook others. You know, like, did Zion go to Duke for free?
No. He got paid a lot of money to go to Duke.
But Duke was never held responsible for that. But they would go find Alabama A&M and be like, you did this, so we're going to punish you just to make it look like we're doing something about it. I guess I don't like the picky and choosy nature of it. Mo, she's not dropping a duffel bag of cash off to these kids. He's paying for Uber rides and pregame meals.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
He's
matter.
making it more accessible and easier. And I don't disagree with Mosher. What he's doing is from the heart. I get it. But it's also to win games.
Yeah, it's also the recovery, the getting the kids there. If a kid lived across town, goes to a different school, but you're going to Uber him to your school every single day because, damn, he's a pretty good defensive end. I mean, when do you jump that shark? Brett, I totally agree with you guys. I think this is all altruistic. I don't even think he's not even hired. I don't even think he gets paid to be the coach. He's just doing it out of the goodness of his heart, and he's got a lot of money from his NFL career.
And he probably feels like if I don't do this, then he would feel like he's not doing what he feels like is his duty.
Well, let me tell you what,
compete.
Yeah, let me tell you what I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
I don't think. But maybe I'm wrong on this. I don't think that he's doing this out of being competitive. I think he's doing this because he has the means to help people.
Good, that's awesome.
Trying to.
Good for him. And I don't disagree with you. But I'm looking at it from the perspective of the rules makers.
Sure.
How do you determine that? How do you discern that?
Correct.
Where do you draw the line on that? What if a rival coach starts doing the same thing?
Which is why
and does it for a different reason.
Yeah.
The Altitude Daily. The Morning Sprint.
PS2 stars rising off the field. What's the next step for PS2 on the field with the way that the defense is built in 2025?
Even more.
Just dominance.
Yeah, even more dominance. Another pick six or two.
Do we put like the greatest corners of all time, like Revis and Dion? Like how close is Patrick to the all-time greats? Like
Very,
the truly, yeah,
very close.
Yeah,
he's got that kind of respect. Here's where I think his level of respect from NFL players. I mean, there was an entire session at the Chad Ochocinco wide receiver forum about how to get a release versus the length and size and girth of a corner as big as Pat Surtain II.
Mm-hmm.
He's that kind of guy that's commanding that because he's not just technique sound.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just gifted in his speed and short area quickness. He's got all that, and he's intelligent, but he's also really big and really long. You know where I think the next step is for his star to shine even brighter?
What's that?
I do think, man, he's got to play a couple snaps of offense.
Oh.
And I think he can.
Oh.
I really think he can.
Just give him the ball and see what happens?
Yeah, I'd say just a little red zone package. I'd love to see Court Sutton and him on opposite sides.
Oh, fascinating.
Who are you going to bracket?
I hadn't thought about that, although they probably should, especially if Travis goes crazy in Jacksonville this year playing both sides of the ball. Maybe you'd be like, man, we can do some of that.
Even if it's 5 snaps.
Yeah, just give him yeah.
Let's just take a look.
Like he might be the most athletically gifted person on your team. Let's see. Let's see what he can do.
My guess, and I know a lot of people think they're two different gifts. I bet he does. He can do it very well.
Yeah, I bet you could too. How about your head coach getting you paid off the field too? Like your head coach is like, yo, I got you. I'll hook you up with a deal with Nike. That's not too bad.
Good
either.
living right there.
Right. That's also, I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm playing and I'm like, yo, maybe I'll go play in Denver. Maybe Coach Payton will give me some money with Nike.
Give me that Jordan deal.
Yeah. No, but Patrick Surtain, love that dude. Love him.
The Altitude Daily. Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC.
That's where he rose through the ranks so quickly. Ben, thank you for joining us. Okay, just to get right to it, and tremendous offseason. Tremendous.
Thank you.
Where do things stand with Jonas right now?
Yeah, everything's in a really healthy place. We executed the trade officially the other day, and he's back in Lithuania where, I think Coach Adelman talked about his vision for him. We've talked about it. He's been a guy we've coveted for a long time. We looked very closely at trading for him at the deadline. So when this kind of fell into our lap, we felt like it was a no-brainer. We felt really lucky, and things are in a very healthy place with him.
Have you or somebody from the organization spoken directly from him, and would it be nice if he expressed some desire to be with the Nuggets?
Yeah, we've spoken to him and his representatives and have had nothing but great conversations about his role and how we envision him and how excited we are. I don't want to speak to his exact mentality or where he's at because I'll let him comment on that when the time is right, but nothing but very healthy and productive conversations about how we see him fitting in next season as a Nugget.
And you say you just got it down a couple of days. This rumor came out weeks ago. You already announced the MPJ trade and getting Junior back and bringing Brown back and all that stuff. Why did it seem to take this thing to evolve and take so long from the time the news kind of hit to where we get the announcement? Was it yesterday? Yesterday, day before yesterday, where it officially hit?
Yeah, to be honest, there's just a lot of sequencing with the rules of the NBA and free agency and kind of the timeline. So July 1 through 6 is the moratorium, so nothing can happen in that period. Specifically with this Jonas trade, we had to wait for the Michael Porter trade to be complete. And then once that was complete, we were able to take Jonas into the trade exception created by that trade. So it was just a sequencing kind of a thing with how this all works.
The Altitude Daily. Kretman and Lindahl.
But the savviness, you talked about it. And one thing, I talked with Tyler Columbus about this earlier today, just from a mechanics standpoint with Bo Nix. Very confident in his dropbacks. Love the footwork of Bo Nix. Very smooth, very, very decisive. 1, 2, 3 with his legs back. I like his head. I like his helmet. I know it's a little thing, Nate. He has a good line. His eyesight
Will you please save the drop? I like his head.
And you know what I would compare it to?
Good head.
You know what I would compare it to is look at, quarterback who was here last year, young Zach Wilson, okay?
Sure.
Very nonchalant in the pocket. Straight up, kind of drifts back a little bit.
He's Zach Wilson.
Well, these are little things. And when I see those just little things as a rookie.
Yes, he was better than the third stringer. You got that part
I'm talking
right.
rookie and Wilson's coming here and he's learning under Payton, but you can kind of see, does a young quarterback have these little tangibles? They are tangible things. Tangibles.
Good head.
Technique. Nate, technique.
He does have fundamental. Also, Spring, if you like his head, let me tell you about his backpack, okay? You're gonna lose it over that backpack, my friend.
I at the time I thought Sean Payton was like, yeah, that's a little much, Sean. But now I get it.
Now you get it. The backpack, the head, the helmet, all of it.
This man breathes football.
You know what, Spring? You've convinced. Who am I to tamp down any head appreciation? When it comes along, we should celebrate it.
You got to keep that head steady. That line of vision never wavers.
Got to have a good
It's not
head.
up. It's not down.
No. I do require my quarterback to have a head. I do agree with that.
I'll tell you, watch some of these quarterbacks. They're all over the place with their head.
Their heads are all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to talk to all these college quarterbacks starting tomorrow. I'm going to be like, how's your head?
Tell them to focus on it.
I'll ask the coaches. He's got a good head. I need him to have a good head. I don't want bad head.
You've been listening to the Altitude Daily. Catch us live weekdays on 92.5 FM, the Altitude Sports Radio app, twitch.tv/AltitudeSR, youtube.com @Altitude Sports Radio, and your favorite smart speaker. Say Altitude Sports Radio.